Hello, people. I'm Graham, as the channel suggests. I've recently been, running around watching random YouTube videos, particularly on like bullying, trying to combat depression, discrimination, and everything like that, because it's a really hard to come by topic where people can seriously talk about it without an issue. The main thing this video that I'm doing up right now is to help those who may not exactly have someone in their life that cares. Like, other than people who are essentially paid to do so. I'm talking about friends, family. I mean, it's sad to think that so many people can be so careless toward people who suffer from depression or have been bullied and, cut themselves, all sorts of stuff. Tempted suicide, I mean, I know there's a million videos, saying, to help combat depression and everything like that, but I'm doing this video because I know what it's like. I mean, I know a lot of other people do that, and there'd be a lot of people who would agree with this video, but then again, there's also a lot of people that would probably send me hate mail because of how honest I'm being. Depression is hard. I suffer from it myself, as I just stated. It's not easy to always deal with it, and it becomes complicated to talk to others about it because you don't know whether or not they're going to judge you or not. I have a very few select people that I would ever speak to about my depression, and now I'm going to make it public. I'm not trying to make this a huge competition or try to make everyone else seem less important, because that's not true. Everybody's important, no matter who they are, no matter what they've done. Yeah, sure enough, the people who haven't exactly, people who kill people, you can't really call them people. They're more animals, no matter what their cause behind it was. And right now I'm getting messages from a really close friend of mine who I really enjoy speaking to, who, even though that I've hurt her, she still wants to forgive me for it, even though I said I don't expect it. She's one of the few people that I can trust. And in all honesty, I honestly don't know how to thank her enough for just for even staying after what I did. I forgot to tell her something really important, and I made a mistake, and I wasn't expecting anything other than hatred for the mistake. I thought that was it. She was going to leave, no matter what. And to be honest, I wouldn't blame her. I wouldn't fight for her to stay because I wouldn't blame her. I would deal with it because being alone is something I'm often at. A lot of people out in the world today don't have someone like that, who, even though they've hurt a person, that person they've hurt still stays. Even when I hurt a person, I do my best to try and make it up to them, no matter what. It's just who I am. It's how I was raised. Take responsibility for your actions and all that. It's really hard to speak about it. And honestly, I know I seem distracted, but that's because I'm just talking to the said girl I was just mentioning. But I'll just go like that and then put it aside so that way I don't get distracted. I'm easily distracted. I'll be blunt, I've got a lot of issues. Like, I've been diagnosed with depression, I've had issues of stress, anxiety, I have memory issues because of them. I even have a slight multiple personality syndrome, as I call it, because I don't like calling it a disorder. though I have a much larger control over it, so it's not really a bad thing. It is, but it's not. And then you get people out there like me, like a lot of people in today's society who've been bullied, who's had a tough home life, involving fathers or mothers, it doesn't matter. My past, yeah, home-wise, my past has been pretty much as easy as learning how to walk, which for most is actually pretty easy because their parents generally sit there and hold them the entire time. But even saying that, my depression was caused by my father. Well, partly. The other bit was caused by the bullying I used to receive because I was different. People feared the differences between others. People fear the unknown and don't know what to do when something happens. When that happens, they lose sense and they turn to having to bully others for their issues. Most bullies, in fact, are people like me who suffer from depression or have horrible family lives and they need to do something to make up for that. They need something to make them feel big. But what they don't see is that even though that they've had that life, someone out there does care. Whether they've met them yet or not, someone will care. Someone will love them for who they are. They will see past their issues and love them for that person. They won't love the person they used to be. They will love the person they've become and who they truly are. On the outside, I'm not really worth anything. On the outside, I'm just an asshole. I'm not nice, I'm cold, I'm blunt, I'm brutal in honesty, and quite frankly, I'm hard to be loved. You get a few people, true friends, who see past that, and they don't care. They see you for who you are. And I've had a lot of friends like that, and to be honest, I've lost a lot of good friends. Either by my mistakes, or because they've been bullied and they took the easy way out. They took the quitter's way. I've had friends deal with family dying. I've had friends die. Suicide, natural death. Yeah, I've been around it all. Being Christmas time, it's especially hard because I lost my nan during this time, and it gets hard. When you have a true friend, someone who sees past your issues no matter what, it improves a life a hell of a lot more than, resorting to cutting yourself or, having to bully others. Having a true friend where you can be yourself and not some pretender has more meaning than anything in the world. No amount of money and could replace a true friend. A true friend's for life. Someone who sees you for you and not what you are or what you used to be or who you used to be, but who you are on the inside, not the outside. And quite frankly, you'd think people would understand that people are different. People have their issues. And where all this comes from is just over the fact that I hurt a really close friend. And I shouldn't dwell on it. We've already told each other we'd move on, but the whole video is basically an apology to her and a message to everyone else that even though you may hurt people, if they're a true friend and they truly do care, they'll forgive you, no matter what, because that's what they do. That proves that they care. That proves they're a true friend. If you break up with a girlfriend, try to remain friends. You know, if you hurt them, make up for it. Even if you're not together, it doesn't mean you can't be friends. Which is something a lot of people don't realize. When you break up with someone, all emotions are technically meant to be discarded, but some people hold on to them and it hurts them even more. And then that's when it hurts the most for everyone around them. When they're holding on to an emotion that they only shared between themselves. And honestly, for every person out there in this world today, no matter who they are, what they've done, there's someone who will love them for who they are on the inside. Not what they are or not what they've done, but who they are. Truly are. And it's those people who see past the outer layers that truly understand what it's like. What it's like to suffer pain, what it's like to deal with depression, what it's like to suffer loss, suffer from stress, suffer from family issues, suffer from bullying. When they see past that outer shell, it proves they understand and proves that they don't care about what's happened. As long as the person isn't made different from it. As long as the person breathes and become stronger from their past. Yes, the person's past is an important story to tell. But it's not to become the person's life, it's to be the past. You can bring it up if the person really needs to know. The person wants to know why you are the way you are or who you are because of why. But it's not me to decide whether or not you go tell everyone. Quite frankly, you get a lot of people like me. You know, look at Amanda Todd. You know, not sure how many of you's heard about her. She gave the person a revealing picture, and it went everywhere. You know, she got bullied for it, and ultimately killed herself. She broke from the pressure because no one was there to help her. Because people are too stubborn and don't see past the outside. People often see only skin deep, and only a true friend and someone who truly cares will see far deeper than skin. They'll see their soul, their heart, no matter how damaged. It doesn't matter. Life is hard. Everyone will agree on that. And you just gotta hope for the best sometimes. Hope is the only thing that's keeping you from death and life. Live each day as it comes, not as it goes. Always expect the unexpected and always hope for the best. Not hoping for the best and hoping for the base minimum. The base minimum of hope, hoping that you'll live the day and wake up the next. That's all you gotta hope for. To all my friends, family, who may see this video, I love you all, and I hope I never lose you. Because it's not easy losing someone really close to you. It's not easy losing someone close to your heart. And to all the other people watching this who don't know me personally, know that if you ever need a friend, you got my YouTube channel. You can comment, you can send me a message on YouTube, I don't care. I'm more than happy to talk to anyone. I'm not a trained doctor or anything like that. It's just a service I'm more than happy to give to people who want someone to talk to. Someone who will actually listen and care, and not someone who gets paid to do so. This is me signing out. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, everyone.